What's up, everybody? How are you today? A little informal video. We're going to go through the statement and the cash flows for the eBay business. And remember, big picture, the reason I do these videos is to show you, no matter what your hobbies are or interests, if you do things in a certain way, as the Science of Getting Rich says, and you move your money in a different order, you can buy the same things just in a different order. You can cash flow almost anything. So, uh, first off, since the last dividend video here, I got some eBay fees here, and the first one is for the store. It's a $20 fee, and I didn't have enough to cover it, so they pulled what was left. So I owed an additional $5. No big deal there. But this other one here is to go to show you that I'm really getting a different cash flow based on the amount of auctions. In the previous month, October, I was out of work and I had a lot of time, so we were doing daily auctions. So eBay takes a few days to settle money. So even if I went negative, something else would sell to cover it, kind of a thing. And with the once a week auctions, I'm trying to kick up the amount per week, but I had some stuff that didn't settle. So uh, we talk about selling things for a loss. And I think a lot of people don't really understand it, all of the fees and all of the money that comes into doing something like this. But this $2.50 was not losing money on the cards that I bought, sourced from up here. This means I lost all the money on the cards and also didn't have enough money to cover the postage and the shipping label, right? And this doesn't include all the other costs, printer ink, top loaders, envelopes, etc., etc., etc. So it goes to show you that really, truly, I'm giving them away, essentially. I mean, people pay, we transact. eBay is the winner, but also the people that get cards at a stupid good deal, man. They're winning out. It's for the average people. This is training for me when I start the charity. I'm learning how to give. Like last week or the week prior, sent out 24 cards for 90 some cents. It cost me like $2.50 to send it to them. And they paid me 94 cents, but it made me feel good because they got an exceptional deal. And maybe their favorite player was in the set, right? So we're going to go through this step by step. I'm not going to ramble too long, but it's just a little bit of time for me to reflect and to share with you folks. So let's go through to revenues. And you can see for November, 1706. So that does not even cover the eBay fee again. But it's not what you do or how much you make, it's what you do with it. And so you can see up here, actually made more deposits into the investments. And you'll start to see that here as we go to passive income. But I'm in a very risky asset, depending on who you ask. And they have changed the game. This is not the same business that I freaking bought into. And what do we got here? And they changed the rules on me, which is allowed. But what are we doing here? I guess we're just doing the side over here. So you can see we did have some cash flows here. Nothing crazy. But between the deposits and the cash flows, we certainly did beat the eBay fees. You'll start to see this start to level out. I don't like tracking it this way. This was October 2258. And you can see I had a lot more activity, right? We do have some good stuff going that'll expire tonight. We did send some orders out this morning, so things are going okay that way. 14.89. So we did not cover the shipping or the fees and everything, but you got 14.89 plus the 17 takes you over $30, right? So we'll chop this up. I'll put a little bit into my bank account, but we're still not break even. And as far as cash to business for November, it will be $7.45. And go ahead and put that in there. 30 as a dividend, and you can see that basically just breaks us even. We have whoa, we made 8 pennies. So things are on the up. But all of this bulk and all of these orders that I put in keep us in ripping cards for roughly 8 months, I think. So got plenty of inventory. The goal now is to get this number to 0. So if I can get this number to 0, then it's going to be a two-pronged approach. If I'm busy, it will be everything penny free shipping, whatever it goes for, just to share the hobby, get it out. Even a loss doesn't matter. And you can see, even we keep talking about losses, but this does generate some income. It's just not more income than the expenses. However, that will not be forever. And you can't look at October to November and say, oh, well, you went down in November, because they changed the game. There was a split action happening. You can see we were getting these crazy once a month deals, and then we had like some carryover payment here, and then it went down here. So if you look at the trend here, over here, yeah, we were getting monthly payments, and then we had some like carryover stuff. So we were like, $3, 270 to whatever. So now we're getting to 360, 315, more $3, and it's going up. And part of that is because I'm putting more money into it. And the initial goal here is to get this number to $40. If I get that number to $40, that's break even for the eBay fees, and anything over that will help start paying for some of these cards. But it's a fun experiment. I'm doing it as a hobby. I'm trying to train my brain. Remember, the mind controls the body. And I'm trying to control my brain and teach it that it's okay to give. And I'm not looking for anything in return. But a little bit of happiness, Bloomberg was a massive failure financially. But I sent out a lot of cards, and we sent them, almost all of them out. We have a little bit of inventory left, but those are slowly going out every week, and we're just having fun with it. So that's what we have. Still losing, but I was not expecting the 8-cent better than last month, so that's actually really encouraging. And when you look at the revenue side of things, $17 for the whole month of November. I've already got $8 in the kitty from what sold last night, and then tonight should go pretty good as well. But remember, I'm going to get hammered here at midnight with another $20 fee. So don't be surprised if you don't see another huge negative here on the first of the month. It takes a few days for them to settle. You see here, it took about a week. And that's that. So I'm okay to pay $20 a month. I think people pay that on subscription services and weird stuff. So I'm okay to do it as like a little investment here on this experiment. I do believe it will cash flow. I do not know how long it will take, but I think everybody's going to be surprised. I'm happy to share the journey with you. So if you're still here, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed and share this with your friends. I mean, this is a unique flip on a business model. Um, I started watching some things too when I got into eBay and my love of sports cards, and people were breaking down the math, and they were talking about Burbank and some of the other big guys, and they do the single model, right, where they basically try to get you to buy more than one card so they can actually make a profit. There's nothing wrong with making a profit. Profits are not evil. This business model that I do will generate profits. It's just not immediate. Uh, it's in the future. So I'm doing a little bit of a different take on things, but it's really fun. I'm going to be limited by my time just like everybody else. I'm not looking to scale up or anything crazy. But as the community purchases through the eBay store, we'll buy cooler stuff because it will be with house money. It will be with money that you folks have put into the store. So it's really kind of a community project. I really enjoy that kind of a thing. Also, on a side note, I did post the weekly rip early. It's out now. Rip some football cards if you're into that. But just like that video, I do have a special listing on my eBay store, link down below. You go to the store, search the 2 letters YT for YouTube. I got a listing on there with free shipping. Just make me an offer and I'll send it to you. My way of saying thank you. And I'll try to put a new one up every time I put a new video out. So just having fun with it, man. I think it's okay to help each other. And I think it's okay to have an exchange of money. It's fine. But what I don't like is that I think a lot of people, number one, can't afford sports card hobby, which is really sad to me because I couldn't afford it when I was a kid. But I also feel like with not knowing what you're going to get in a pack. Now, that's part of the excitement. Ripping packs is fun. That's why I do it. But I think if you had limited money and you go on eBay and you're looking for Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, whatever your favorite player is, Michael Jordan, whoever you look for, and especially with PSA and the grading companies involved, I think it puts a lot of cards that really don't have a lot of rarity or value out of reach financially because so many people are trying to make money. So that's what I'm trying to do is come from the other side where I'm okay losing money. But you can see that every month as I continue to lose, I continue to invest. So we should start to see month over month progress. This one's a little flubbed because that's when they did the split and they started paying out weekly instead of monthly. So I'm looking forward to see December. Hopefully it's above 1489. I believe it will be. And we'll start to see this graph normalize and exponentially grow. So that's what we have for today's video. Thank you all for watching. If it's interesting, let me know down below. If you think it's stupid, keep it to yourself. But we're having a great day. And we'll be looking to do the lottery ticket video as well. Not sure. I might give the funds a few days to settle on that one. So maybe next week, and then I will be doing all the stuff for the investing that I'm showing folks the stock market's all on the other channel link down below. So all that's coming up. I love the beginning of the month. The charity went up. So I wrote that on the board yesterday in the kitchen. Everything's doing good. It's not fast at first, but it speeds up rapidly. So seatbelts on, airbags engaged, and we're going to keep trucking on. So hope you have a great weekend. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.